decide to focus Alistar once more. Alistar is lagging behind the others all the time, and yeah, it's good to be the focus of damage if you're Alistar, but if you're dying for nothing, well, that doesn't make sense at all. So getting the timer back on Dragon, because obviously they didn't get that because the skull was still there. And Warwick going back to jungle. Kali should do that too. Would have been a nice income for her. So, but she has 13 kills, so I guess she has nothing to complain about. Any big items? Well, the Matter's Blood Racers have been finished. The Trinity Force on Ezreal has finished as well. And well, Alistar built Warmock's armor, which really that's not going to do. It doesn't add any damage, it doesn't add any real survivability, and we're lagging, of course. No, it only adds health, and really he doesn't need the health, he needs to have tank items, which are things like things with armor and magic resist. Against this team, yeah, this team is mostly magic damage, because, well, Akali is full magic damage, Rammus is full magic damage except for his auto attack, and everything on Warwick is magic damage. His Q is magic damage, and the main damage from his basic attack is now from the Blood Razors, which is magic damage. So just getting some magic resist probably would have helped this team a lot, or would help this team a lot. I'm not sure if they're going to lose, but at 17 and 12 and about 3 dragons behind, you can pretty safely say that they're not going to win anytime soon. So there is 24 magic resist on Trendemir now, and of course here we see the Negatron cloak, which adds, well, quite a lot of magic resist, and then Ezreal is the only one who actually understood that against a full magic team it's probably good to have magic resist. So he's actually the one that's going to survive the team fights, probably. If he stays in the back long enough. Because he is, of course, still not the one with the highest health. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Where did that come from? Oh, the Lich Bane. Yeah, that helps. Because she now has 380 AP. So it adds 380 damage. And that's quite a lot if you only have 2000 health. Yeah, maybe the item is a little bit overpowered. Just a little. Now there's some of these AP auto-attacking heroes, such as Akali, but also Evelynn. Evelynn has the same well, the same strategy behind it. You get a lot of AP, but you still need to auto-attack. So she can use Lich Bane very well indeed. Of course, Warwick is can be used in the same way. You can build AP Warwick, which is kind of fun. I wouldn't recommend it in a serious game, but it's fun to do. You just get some AP items on him, and some cooldown reduction, because you really need that. And then his Q is your main damage source. And it's quite fun to play, because in the end game you can hit people, the squishy ones at least, for about 50% of their health. And that is kind of funny to do. And you're going to heal like mad, because, well, the Q has health regen equal to the damage dealt, 100%. And yeah, he does a lot of damage with his Q then. So they are focusing the tank once again, but instead they should probably go for one of the lesser ones. But the problem is that Asriel has this flash built in, and they're not going to catch him. And Tryndamere, of course, also has a flash. Or, well, it's not a flash, it's the spin thing. But it's the same thing. You can jump through the wall, and yeah, they cannot catch up. So they're going to try to take out this turret, not actually succeeding here. And they lose their Akali for no real good reason. Yeah, it's not a good idea to just force taking down the tower and being killed when there's two enemy champions there. But still, valid effort. They should probably go for bottom now, because there's some minions here. They can probably push this, and then the enemy will have to choose between the top lane and the bottom lane what to defend, and you can switch between the two by running along the base. And well, that's an easy strategy to keep the opponents in their base. And I'm sure Rammus is going to try to do that now. He is going to hit these minions. No, not actually hit them, because the power ball actually ran out just before he hit. He does have Sunfire Cape now, which is excellent. I like Sunfire Cape on Rammus because it helps him actually get some kills going, some minion kills. And the minion kills are actually pretty even between the two teams. So that's good. The only real difference is the amount of dragons, because this is dragon number 5, I think, for our blue team, while the purple team only has 1. And that's a lot of gold. Oh, yeah, this time he failed to flash over the wall, and he has to use his real flash, I think. Let's see, yeah, he has a real flash. So he failed to get over the wall, and yeah, this is a much better way to attack the turret, of course, with the minions there, so that the tower doesn't actually attack the champions, and it makes it a lot easier to actually get it down without being killed. So this is very annoying. The minions will run up to the summoner platform, getting killed by the tower that's there. But once you're here, once you destroyed the inhibitor, you shouldn't proceed. You should just go back, run back out, and get the other turret. And this guy's dead. I don't know why he didn't run out with the other two champions. Or she, whatever you want. Dude. Okay, whatever. Yeah, Kali just blaming the other two, but it really wasn't the other's fault. She shouldn't have been there. Oh. It actually missed all the minions. Strange. So the enemy team pushing bottom lane here. It's not really scary because, well, there's still a turret there, and they can just walk around them and just kill them from by just ganking them. So someone has to stay here or close to the base, because with the super minions they are going to push the tower here every time, every wave, if nobody's there, and they are going to take out the tower eventually. Now these towers, by the way, actually regenerate health, just as the Nexus does. And yeah, that is kind of helpful, because that means that even if the minions hit the tower for a little bit, it will just regenerate the health. And as long as you can keep your base alive, and the inhibitors respawn eventually, you should have no trouble. So going for the bottom tower now, which is the safest way to proceed from here. Because the enemy has to take the super minions in the top lane into account, and they have to defend against them. And taking out the enemy team is now crucial, but not dying is even more crucial. Because if you die now, the enemy team has a huge chance to come back. Because the replay timers are really long, or the respawn timers are really long by now. So Rammus going back to jungle a little bit, probably a good idea. Getting more gold is always a good idea. And we see two champions going after a Kali. Kali can of course just get away. Yeah, not a good engagement this. It's not a good plan to just randomly attack this guy. Although I don't think he had his ultimates. But I'm not sure. Because why would he run away otherwise? If he could have killed them. Yeah, so with the Trinity Force on, I think 2 champions by now. Oh no, it's still a Sheen here, but with Sheen and Trinity Force on the 2, they really do a lot of damage. But the minions, as nobody was protecting the base, killed it. So, I hope you enjoyed this game. It was a lot better game than most of the other games I saw. At least this one was interesting enough to present to you. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Please rate the video. GG.